Hey there guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Rhonda and today is August 13th. So that means I have technically, before our first frost date, I have 60 days to get some stuff put in the tiny little garden that Scott tilled up for me to get some vegetables yet this year. We did not do a spring garden here because we had so many projects and still have so many projects currently going on. But he got the rototiller out and he dug up a little patch of dirt for me. And I think I am going to do some radishes, some yellow carrots. I'm gonna try lettuce. This is, I think the longest grow date is 55 days, 50 to 55 days from germination to grow. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed on this one. And also some beets that I am going to take out in the garden, get these seeds directly sown into the dirt. So technically, like I said, our first frost date is estimated for October 13th. I'm in Wisconsin and I think I am a zone 5A. I'm gonna have to double check that because we recently just moved to this homestead and the zones recently just changed, like in the last year or two. So, but I'm in Wisconsin. So give or take probably a couple of weeks, I should be able to get these seeds in and get them growing to get a small, tiny little crop out of my tiny little garden. So this is the area that Scott tilled up for me. He has the little flags out for 2 rows. So I think I don't think I'm gonna do the carrots because I don't think there is enough time. So I'm gonna do the radishes, the beets, and the lettuce. And I think these 2 rows where he has them flagged will be plenty of room. And then he put in some tomato plants for me. So we have, I don't know what variety they are, but we do have some tomatoes on already. And then over here we have a bunch. So hopefully we'll have, oh, hello chickens. Hello Roy. I think they want to come out because I'm out here, but I won't be out here that long, so they have to stay in for today because the tractors are running around and they go crazy in that dirt for worms and stuff, and I am afraid that they will accidentally get hurt with the tractor tires. So they have to stay in for today. To help me keep my row straight in between the flags, I just took this, I don't know what it is, twine, gardening twine, and I just ran it from stake to stake so that I will be able to have a straight line, and then that way when they start popping up out of the ground I will know what they are because they will be planted in a straight line instead of all willy-nilly, and I'm going to think that they're a weed and I end up pulling them out. Now that I have my line run, I'm just going to take my finger and run it where the line is, throw out any little clumps of grass, kind of just make a little, gosh, what is, like a little trench? I don't know what you call it, so that I can put my seeds in. Here, let me show you. I'll just make a little trench that runs straight with the line, and then I will pop my beet seeds in there. And now I will just go through and place my beet seeds in the trench. One by one. making sure that they're spaced out adequately. These tiny little seeds. I hope they grow. I love beets. We grew up on the, my grandma used to can them and pickle them. And I'm not really a fan of pickled beets, but Scott likes them. And then when my grandma passed away, I was so little. I think I was like 6 or 7 years old. Then we would get the round beets in the can, and my mom would warm them up in butter like my grandma did. They were never the same, but she tried. So I grew up eating beets, and I absolutely love them. I love the newest thing that I started eating last year. We went to the farmer's market, and I got golden beets, and I made a cold beet salad. Oh my gosh, you guys, it was so good. So now I got a packet of golden beets, but I think I'm gonna save those for the spring. These are just like the deep red beet, but I will plant those golden beets in the spring, and then I will save them for that golden beet salad. So all I'm gonna do is finish planting these beets. Look at how little the seed is. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Here, all I am doing is moving the line from one section to the other section to make sure that I get another straight line with the lettuce and the radishes. I moved my string, and then I put this little thing in here to go halfway, because on one half I'm just gonna plant these burpee radishes, and then on the other half I'm gonna plant this burpee lettuce. I went up and grabbed some water and filled up my little flower waterers, and of course I can't find the little spout that goes on the end. So I'm gonna just have to be very careful and go slow when I water these seeds in so I don't wash them away. I'm gonna do a little gentle little pour, let it soak in, and then I'll come back and water it in so I don't wash the seeds away. I hope I'm going in a straight line. I think it is supposed to rain tomorrow, so, or maybe Thursday and Friday, so they'll get another good drink. You want to make sure that these seeds get a good drink so they can germinate, and sitting in this warm soil, oh my gosh, they're gonna love that. There we go. And if you see any seeds pop out, push it back in with your finger. There we go. That was the beets, and now we'll do the lettuce and the radishes. Those little seeds, they're only down like, what, a half of an inch? So they're right on the surface, and I don't want to wash them away with this water. I'll have to find my spouts. Or my, what are they called? Not my spouts. You know, the little round things that go on top of here and they spray instead of pour. Oh, a couple of little lettuce seeds. popping out. You guys, this soil feels so warm on my bare feet. I just love it. Isn't that a part of gardening? Is the whole experience of getting your extremities in the earth and digging around and feeling it. Oh, it feels so good. There you have it. We have beets in the first row in the ground and watered. And then on the first part down here is lettuce. And then on the second part we have radishes. Fingers crossed they grow. We got our seeds in for our fall garden. It may be small, but it's just a little bit of something to give me that feeling of getting back into the garden. We didn't do a spring garden because we were in the process of moving here. This property we bought as a fixer-upper, so we are trying to undo everything that the previous owner has left here. We bought it as is, so there were a lot of things that needed to be cleaned up. We are just kind of working through it project by project by project, and Scott was kind enough to come out here and just till up a tiny little piece of dirt for me just to get my hands in the soil. So I appreciate that a lot. So wanted to say that I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for following along on our journey here at Little Bit of Everything Homestead, watching our movies, hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button. We are just starting out on this journey, and we don't really know what we're doing or how to do it perfectly, or, you know, we're doing it the way we know how and the best we can to our abilities. We are so excited that you're here. So I hope you stay. I hope you hit the like button. I hope you hit the subscribe button and you follow along on our journey, because there is definitely more to come. So with that, I will say goodbye, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thanks for visiting, friend.